Well, I thought I'd better just add another quick one. I was out here 2 seconds ago, 30 seconds ago, and the sun wasn't quite up, and I thought I'd try and capture how you could see the sun lighting up over there. It hadn't quite come up here yet, but now it has, so it doesn't take long at all. And as I pan over to the west, of course, and look up, there we see the moon. And because in this light I should be able to zoom in it fairly well. See how it's directly lit by the sun on the side facing the sun. So anybody who still has it in their head that the moon is not illuminated by the sun is not paying attention to how the moon and her phases constantly work. And so of course when it rose full just a couple of nights ago, that was when the sun had set over there, and it rose right where the sun almost, not quite exactly, but pretty much right where the sun rises. So as the sun set, as the moon rose, that's why we see the full phase. That is why today, when it is that many degrees up high and this many days after being full, it is setting this late in the day and showing that phase. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. Only been up for too long. Enjoy Easter Monday. Bam! Just taking a very quick video to show that the sun has set, and it's exactly 5:35 p.m. Easter Sunday, the 9th of April 2023. And the moon is far from having risen, of course, because it was full on Friday or Thursday. So there's a fire going over there in the distance, adding a lot of extra haze to it. Good on ya, bloody idiots. And of course, not a star in the sky. You do not see Venus until at least 5 more minutes, maybe 10. Anyway, it was 5:35 exactly, because I was just sitting there watching it come down. Go into the distance, I should say. So it's still daylight everywhere, of course. Even over there, where you can just sort of make out what they call, foolishly, the belt of Venus. By the way, I've been in a cranky mood all day, I don't know why. Just been cranky. Anyway. Right now, well, this is part 2 of the video, and I've waited exactly 20 minutes. So it's now 17:55, or 5:55 as some would call it. Still not a star in the sky. The sky is still blue. The sun has set 20 minutes ago. Got glorious twilight colours. Here we go, I'm learning how to adjust this and focus at the same time. So if I make it darker, come on, stay dark. You would think, yes, there it is, Venus. Okay, so Venus has just appeared. I still can't actually see it in my naked eye. Yeah, I can now. But I had to pick it up with the camera first, in fact. Look at it. Look at it. Adjust that light again. Oh, come on, focus, you bastard. Look at it like a big orb. Come on. Why's the focus been so... grey area. 1.7 times zoom. 2.3, it's still in focus. There, it's bloody camera, eh? More zoom into it though. You see that split moment where it was like an orb, just like how the P1000 on that sees it like that. They say it's out of focus, but actually it's probably more in focus. And when you get that in focus, very interesting. Anyway, they have a full 20 minutes before even Venus became visible. And yep, I looked and looked and looked before I started filming. It wasn't there, so it was a full 20 minutes. Now it's there. And it's of course the first one we see. Starlight, star bright, wish I may, wish I might, and all that. And that is a pretty accurate rendering of the colours still in the sky. In fact, it's even brighter orange than what that's showing. Yeah, the camera can't do colours justice after twilight. Even with the wide angle on. That's 0.5 zoom. Back to 0.1. Well, so in the next 10 or 15 minutes we'll start to see the other stars appear. I just thought I'd film this because I've had discussions in the past where people have said you can see stars or planets, as Venus is said to be, a wandering star, while the sun is still up or in daytime. No. We're heading into winter now, of course. We've just had the spring equinox a week ago. Easter Sunday, and yeah, we're not on a spinning ball hurtling through space, that's for sure. Yeah, it's flat. We check.